Well, welcome back everybody to Riding in Asia. Sorry for the delay, there's been a little bit happening when you get into the details as we get through the day. But this is the series where we take this guy right here, the Honda ADV, and we take him out for some rides and see some adventure, see how the bike performs. And we throw a few challenges at it, and we talk a little bit about what's happening here in Thailand at the moment in the beautiful Koh Samui. And that's exactly where we were. We're just at the bottom of these mountains. And we're going to go over one of the highest peaks today in Samui. And it's the famous road that connects Lamai back to Mainam, really. So there's been a little bit happening which we can talk about. And we got a little companion over here. It's a little Honda, this guy right here. But this is the one that we're on about. And so let's jump on board and see how we go. And take the ride in as best we can. So what's been happening? Well, the villa has fully happened. We've moved into the villa. I think I mentioned that to you last time. And there's been a lot happening since then. Tradesmen coming, going, fixing stuff, you know what it's like. It seems that we've had tradespeople in most days. And it's been a little bit of, a little bit of settling in time, which is, I guess, what's going to happen when you move and you do this. But yeah, like if anyone who's eagle-eyed will notice that I'm back on the 24. So today I'm riding the 24, mainly because we're doing the swap to the 26. So the 25 has gone back while we get organised for the 24, and it's the Thailand Motor Expo started yesterday. So what's today? Today's the 30th, I think, today. So that's what we're working on, trying to get done, is get across to this expo, which I'm looking at the moment. We've had a lot of rain, you can see here from the water. There's a fair bit of rain that's been happening. I haven't been able to get out much because of the rain. But anyway, that's part of the course in this part of the world. And yeah, we've been trying to make a plan to get this swap done. So the idea is to go to the expo and check out the bikes. Now I'm trying to confirm if in fact Honda are debuting the 2026 ADVs. I think they've got a new 750 on display, but I haven't quite confirmed that yet. So today is going to be the deciding point whether we actually book the flights and to go to Bangkok and then go to the expo, check it out, see how we go, or not. So back on the 24 and the firmest seat, and this is my old bike that I used to ride. So the guy that's helping me out with the 26, because we had to return the 25 under the agreement. So I'm on the 24, and this guy's done a fair few more kilometres than what I was on last time. So it's performing. It's funny when you jump back on a bike that you used to ride, you start to remember all the little bits and pieces of the bike. And this bike doesn't turn as well as the 25, which is not something I actually thought about when I was riding the 25 and we talked about what was good and what was bad and what was different. I never thought about the turning, but now I'm back on the 24 sort of, for probably the next month or something, why this 26 comes in. Then this is what I've been looking at. So anyway, we're going to take this this shortcut across to the top of the hill, see how we go, and we'll talk that through. But here it is, shortcut to what we're going to take. So let's turn here and see how we go. The bike is the same as I remember, except like the suspension. And this is something I think it's important to think about. If you're in the market for a 24 or 25, now they've been riding the 24 again for the last, well, I don't know, few weeks since we moved into the new Villa, really. So let's see how it goes. We can talk about it. It just doesn't, it just handles differently. And I was getting really spoiled with the 25 after its service. I really was enjoying that bike. Anyway, so this road cuts over the top of the mountain range. It's windy today, so we'll see how the bike performs. And you get this sort of steep, fairly steep stuff. And the other thing is you've got to keep half an eye open because there's all sorts of traffic on here. 4-wheelers, you get everything. Always mindful of these corners. I had an interesting one the other day where came around the corner, there was a guy right in front of me, forgot what side of the road he was riding on. Always keep that in the back of your brain. Particularly now, it's the end of November, moving into December. So what's that? That's tourist time. Noticeable as you come up the hill, it gets a lot cooler, which is nice. And then you've got to take a right down here from memory. So that's kind of, we're at the top of the hill. So that didn't take long. The bike's performing very well to get up there, no dramas whatsoever. So we start our way down the hill. Just got to keep half a brain open to the... And I don't know what it is with the going right on this bike. Something feels different going right on this bike. I don't understand it. It likes left-hand turners. for sure. It's a little bit like a Marc Marquez bike, really. Loves the left-handers. And then we go down the other side. As much as we can, anyway. This bit here is probably the steepest part of this entire road if you're negotiating it. So it's once you go over the top. I don't know, the brakes aren't as good on this either. Yeah, so there's 3 new models for the 2026, and it's a matter of which of those models will actually have the TFT screen on them. That's kind of the question. So we're down the bottom now, so we've gone completely up and over the hill, down on the flat heading to Main Arm. So it's a great little road. It's quite easy to do, providing you just take your time, not be in any rush, and you're good to go. It's kind of the way I approach it. And then we'll get up here and we'll turn around. So listen, if you've enjoyed today's video, then welcome back anyway. It's nice to be back on the bike. Nice to not have any rain, so much rain. It's been the wet season full on. And I'll let you know about the planning for what we're going to do on this 26. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's ride. So if you have, give it a thumbs up. You know, drop a comment below if you want. It'd be nice to get some comments. And we can see exactly what decision we're going to make. Okay, bye for now.